If you want to create some eye-catching images using AI, then check out these 10 styles I'm going to share with you here today. Now you can try these styles by adding them to the end of your prompt, separated by a comma. I've made these in Midjourney version 8.1, but you can try them in Midjourney or any AI art platform. Starting off with a bit of an evil theme here, we have Reimagined as a Baphomet, which is kind of like a demonic goat type creature. So this is a nice sort of character style that will transform your characters into these dark, evil kind of goat-like sort of creatures. So you see with Darth Vader here, the helmet's there, but there's a lot of that goat style in the image, and the Terminator is kind of like a Terminator goat, but his endoskeleton skull is at the front there. But you can just see how it has a really impactful, transformative effect on these images. It was very hard to pick what images to show because a lot of them were just really cool, really unique, and did a great job at transforming pretty much everything I threw at it. So if you like this kind of style, try it out for yourself. But otherwise, we have as a 3D rendered iridescent glass. So this is a really cool way to get like that glass sculpture look, but with that iridescent style of color blended through it, which often creates some unique sort of little light effects here, but it just makes for a very interesting looking image, that 3D style, and that really clean, kind of expensive look to the objects that it renders. So it does add a hint of color in there, like with Darth Maul here every so often. Sometimes you get a clean background, sometimes it renders some kind of nice other kind of like minimalist background behind it. But once again, a very, very consistent style. It seems to follow and get the same style of result each time. And I love what it did with the water in the beautiful waterfall nature. So you can get some pretty interesting images with that one as well. But pixel glitched double exposure. Now this turned out so much better than I was expecting. We've got that double exposure style photograph, but with a bit of a pixelated effect added to at least the vast majority of the images. So we have like the Hulk, it's like he's being broken apart digitally here. And the way that we have the endoskeleton kind of merging with the Terminator, or like Arnie's face, makes for an interesting effect. And Statue of Liberty, you can see how we get that double exposure effect, that glitchy kind of like grunge pattern added. And all these images, if you like the style at least, turn out looking pretty good. The one of the samurai here, I love that it just has the glitch effect on there. Not so much the double exposure, but you do get a mixed bag in regards to which one it favors, but they all turned out looking pretty cool. But left side extended horizontal light trails. So you probably guessed here, you can change left to right, or you can probably try experimenting with different directions. And it doesn't always get 100% right, but you get this cool light trail effect added onto your subject here, and it just creates a really nifty, very almost like motion-like appearance. Like Darth Maul here actually looks like he's been moving around a lot, so it sort of adds that look of motion into the image. So even with the samurai, he looks quite still, but you can see there's been some motion in something around him, and same with the Terminator. It's obviously turned his head quickly. Just a really cool effect. Now, if you want some truly unique styles, don't forget to check out my mood board pack. Over 100 mood boards you can add to your images. But also, check out my Midjourney style pack. Over 1,000 styles you can apply to your Midjourney prompts to get some pretty stunning images. Links to both are in the description below. But moving on, we also have glowing golden neon line art. This is very similar to what we just touched on, except well, we have that line and that glowing light, but this time it's used just to kind of outline the image. So you see almost like a neon sign. It's a golden glowing line effect. It looks very drawn in a lot of instances. Sometimes you get more of a vector style art, sometimes more of a hand-drawn style art. But if you like this kind of effect, you can see how easy it is and how consistent the images are. And it renders them in a way that makes it very friendly to that style. Now you could try, instead of glowing golden neon art, you could have lime or purple, or again, a lot of these styles, you can just switch out a word or two to kind of tailor the results. And again, a little bit of green snuck in there in the background. So sometimes if you have a strong color in a subject, it will sneak that in there. But you get some cool images, and I love this one of the lion. It kind of has that third eye at the top. Really cool effect. But found camcorder footage. I was thinking of the Blair Witch Project when I tried this. And although sometimes you get something just sunny and pleasant like this one here, quite often you get that creepy old camcorder look. A little bit more of a horror style to it, even the washed out colors. Hulk looks like he has been caught doing something he shouldn't do here, and has a creepy, realistic vibe to it. Even love the way the camcorder's in this one, kind of like shooting the Statue of Liberty. Darth Maul looks like he's been caught being spied on or something while he's doing something else. So you can see how it just has that little bit of a too real, very kind of bland look, which makes it a little bit creepy, and generally just a really cool effect if you want that kind of image. But for something different, we have graphic art deco style illustration. So Art Deco but more of a graphic style as opposed to like a stained glass kind of look. You can see how it changes the illustrations into really beautiful, well-designed images, lots of detail, also very transformative on the way it handles your subject in regard to things like their appearance, their proportions, and it just does an awesome job of creating really nifty images. So have a play with that one. Graphic Art Deco style illustration. Does a great job of handling your subject. Moving on, we have a poster in a retro screen printed style. So this tends to really nail the colors down to a handful, since screen printing generally relies on pretty solid colors. But that retro edition just has a little bit of a faded style to it, and you get the just a look that is very old-fashioned, but also very cool, that illustration style. I love the way it went with the Adam West style Batman with this particular image. But you'll also notice how sometimes we do get the framed print effect, where it's kind of like put that print onto a wall or somewhere, but sometimes you just get the straight-up image. And you can see how it's kind of taken a bit of freedom with the design to get that flat color effect and to get things looking really cool, and the deterioration of the print as well in some of these images just adds to that effect. But moving on, the next style we have in a gritty monochrome desolate artwork. So what we get here is generally monochrome. Sometimes you get like an illustration style, sometimes you get a photographic style, but a lot of them are very creepy because of that desolate sort of vibe that gets baked into it, and usually a lot of graininess. So again, this is another one of those styles that has a bit of a creepy vibe to it. I love the way things look kind of very, I don't even, what the word desolate is pretty much all I can think of, but it just adds a really strong vibe to all of your images and gets a really cool angle and composition. And I love the way that every now and then you get like a giant image like the Terminator skull here in the distance. But again, going something different, we have retro 80s neon sunset logo. Neon Odyssey just adds a little something to it. So you can see we get that sun, that neon sort of like vaporwave type sun in the background of every image, and it pops that little grid and usually like those trees, and just does something kind of cool and fun with your subject in front of that. I love the way it added the sunglasses in a weird different style to the Terminator, and the glowing eyes here in the lion, and just the way it handles the illustration style of the objects in front, I just think is really nifty. And this one here, the waterfall, I love the colors and the glow. It's a little leaning in a different direction, but ultimately you do get very consistent colors. You pretty much always get that sun shape, and you often get that grid. Not every time, but often. And sometimes a bit of a scan line effect too. You notice we get those scan lines appearing here on this image, and because of the word logo in there, it's popped the Superman logo with this one. So the Batman one looks a bit plain and boring, but it still nails that effect when you look at it. Now, the bonus style this week, Hazy Long Exposure Blurred Photo. Again, going for more of a creepy look. I use this one as a bonus because it's very similar to the Desolate artwork a bit, but that haze and the way that things are kind of out of focus, and with that long exposure style, we get a little bit of kind of like a blur in the motion. So this is kind of like what you see before the Terminator's just about to terminate you, but then you wake up in the hospital and Mickey Mouse is operating on you. You get that really creepy horror type vibe, maybe a bit of a fever dream with the Hulk. I just love the vibe and the impact you get with this sort of style. Anything where it has that creepy sort of found footage style. Even this one of Darth Vader here, like there's a lot of movement and haze, but his helmet crystal clear. Nice artistic use of it. Darth Maul looking very terrifying here, but then you go for something serene like the samurai standing in front of Mount Fuji. So you can see the kind of impact it has. Definitely have a play around with this style if you like the effect that you're getting here. But otherwise, that is the video for today, guys. I hope you found those styles useful. And if you did, please consider giving the video a like. Otherwise, hope to see you again soon. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.